You're such a menace in your own family life that not even your family, they say he can't stay here. Well, where he gonna go? He ain't going back to her house. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you didn't already know, act like you know, because it's DADAZOE. So let's hop right into this video. So today this is the final part 2 of Who the F Did I Marry summary, full summary at that. If you haven't seen the first part, it is on my page. But before we hop in, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just hop right into it.
He found out that he was cheating on her with a prostitute, and not only that, the things that he was interested in sexually and doing with the prostitute, he claimed that he wasn't into that with her. Okay, all that freaky shit he was doing with the prostitute, he claimed, no, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
What?
Further crushing her self-esteem. So she decides, let's get our church involved and let's get into some marriage counseling.
Okay.
Now, the pastor told her straight out, if y'all would have came to me before getting married, I would have told y'all, don't get married.
Wow.
Now, he pulls up talking about his ex-stepdaughter caught COVID and died. And he wanted to know that if he can help the mom out with $2,000. And she agreed. And she said, you know what, I agreed because I know that these kids were like his kids, that's family, you know, why not help?
But he still hasn't done anything for your family.
But the note was way more than expected, and he was helping her pay it. She told him she was getting another job, and he laughed at her. She got another job, but the background check wanted her husband info as well. She needed his social security number. She asked him for the social security number. He denied giving it to her.
Why?
But
well.
She finally got the number, and she noticed that the social was different than the social that he put on the marriage license. So she searched the social, and all hell broke loose. She discovered that he never resided in California. He told her that him, the wife, the stepkids met in California, got married in California, got divorced in California.
No way.
Never seen the shores of Cali, okay? He also claimed that he was this big football player, and that was the reason why he had a lot of money, and the reason why he had some injuries, because he was a football player. He was never that either.
Oh!
He claimed that the reason why he divorced the ex-wife was because he caught her cheating.
Wow.
Never happened.
Oh!
They had an order of protection against each other because she beat the living hell out of him after she found out that he was lying about everything.
You put the pause on him?
Their marriage didn't even last 6 months. So she ended up finding the ex-wife address and phone number, and one of her coworkers was like, listen, you need to call that lady and find out the truth.
Right.
The ex-wife said, if you're calling me, then things must be bad. And she told her that he lies about every single thing. Anything that he has ever told you is a lie.
Wow.
That man is a pathological liar. So Risa asked the ex-wife about the daughter that allegedly passed from COVID. She's like, well, if he lies about everything, maybe he was lying about this. And asked, you know, how's your daughter doing? She's like, oh, my daughter's fine. Like, what did he say about my daughter? But Risa didn't have the heart to tell her that, yo, he said your daughter died. You know,
right.
She didn't have the heart to tell her that.
Oh, my God.
She was like, oh, he just said that she had COVID. Child, the ex-wife has spoken out. Okay, she has seen the series, and I'm sure at this point she knows that that man wished death on her kid.
Right.
So, I'm going to address the elephant in the room because it's been brought to my attention that my ex-husband is out here in these streets disturbing individuals as he always has.
Wow.
And I have been brought into this.
Right.
Let me first say, this chapter of my life is closed. I have moved on.
Yeah.
It's been more than 10 years. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm good.
You don't think about it, nothing. Good.
But after I say this, let's just leave it alone.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm not going to address it anymore because I have nothing to do with this.
Okay.
This is my past life. The book is closed.
Okay.
The Legion, as y'all call him, is a despicable, nasty, and vile individual.
Okay.
I fell for the trap over 10 years ago. Yes,
wow.
He was charming, and I was broken mentally.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
There's a pattern.
Understand, self-love was not here at all for me to actually love myself enough to understand that this is not love.
Yeah.
He manipulated me. He loved me.
Girl.
All of that, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that and everything else. Yes, all of these things were said to me. Guess what? None of it happened. He's manipulative, and he literally tried to ruin my life.
Wow.
He had family turn against me because he wanted to tell people lies about me and things of that nature.
What
And
lies?
unfortunately, he's very, very good at what he does. It took me many, many, many years to get past that. I have healed. And with this situation being brought back to me, it's like cutting me back open with a dagger, because I was already healed up. The Band-Aid had been left. I've gotten married. I'm happy. Been good. Right? But this man is a pathological liar.
Wow.
Gave up all types of promises. But to the cars and houses, just like Risa. But guess what? None of that ever came to pass. Right?
Wow.
So I just need for people to know that this situation was traumatic as hell for me. And then I hear about, because I've not watched any of the videos, because for what? Like, it's not my business anymore. I feel bad for anybody that he comes into contact with, and I will tell any female that sees his picture, don't ever, just let it go. Because he needs some serious mental help, and he needs to be evaluated and be locked away. So that's what I will say.
Wow.
And as far as like me not filing for divorce, I didn't file for divorce because I was afraid for my life. I didn't want to be served. I didn't want to. In order for me to file, I would have to tell him where exactly I was, and I didn't want him to know that. So no, I absolutely was not filing because I was afraid at the time. But guess what? It was ended before it even really started.
Right.
But at the same token, I still was very, very, very not mentally, in love with myself.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that really got me. So I genuinely feel empathy for the women that have been down his path. When all this stuff was going on with him and I, there was no social media, TikTok, or anything like that. But at the same
I can't even imagine.
I just wanted to heal through my processes. I didn't want to sit there and have to tell the whole world my business because I'm a very private person. And I don't do trauma.
And so this is a lot. At that point, he finds out that, there was no communication between them two, and that the $2,000 that he said he was sending to her, he didn't. Child, the grandma that allegedly died in 2020, she had died in 2008. And at this point, he was getting his ass whooped by Karma. And Karma know your coordinates, okay? Karma know where you at.
Okay.
And he was getting towed up from the floor up, okay? He was at the point where he was bedridden because whatever happened to his knee was preventing him from walking. So she confronts him on his birthday and asks him, did he go to college in California? He rolls his eyes. He's upset. He's like, why are you questioning me? Why are you asking me this? I did. She's like, well, because I called and they said they don't know you. They don't have no record of you. You didn't go there. You didn't play football there. You didn't get married there. You ain't never seen the shores of California. She tells him he got to get out her crib. He got to leave. He got to move like now before this turned into a crime scene. He calls his aunt.
Not the threats.
I don't know why. He calls his aunt, and his aunt is like, listen, I'll give you some money. Just come back home to Philly. Just come back home to Philly. And she's like, you don't need
from
no
Philly?
money. You're a rich mom. You don't need no money. So she literally helped him move, okay? Took all his stuff while he was limping around. Took all his stuff and threw it in his car. Now, she sees bottles of Powerade with urine in the bottles. Because he couldn't get up and go use the bathroom, so he was pissing in Powerade bottles in her home.
Oh, hell
no. He goes back to Philly and he's back to his old ways. He tells his whole family that the reason why it didn't work out and the reason why she kicked him out because she was cheating on him and she was cheating on a police officer. So one of the cousins called her and she goes, listen, we don't trust our cousin, okay? We know he's a pathological none of us are cool with him. He can't stay here. He can't stay there.
He can't stay. Well, she's not taking him.
Exchanging stories and exchanging lies. The cousin is ironing everything out, saying, listen, he don't have 5.
Not your own family not wanting anything to do with you, sir. You such a bad pathological liar. You're so bad. You're such a menace in your own family life that not even your family. They say he can't stay here. Well, where he gonna go? He ain't going back to her house.
Brothers and 2 sisters. He got a twin brother and one older brother and no sisters. She's just like, this is insane. Like, who did I have living in my house? This is crazy. This man literally lied about everything. This man was on the phone with Casper the Friendly Ghost every day.
That's
for
crazy.
Hours, just talking to himself for hours. And not only did he have a twin, but his twin was the one who actually had a job as a VP. His twin was the one who had a company car, BMW. His twin was the one that bought a home with 5 bedrooms and 5 baths. Y'all get what I'm saying? He was trying to live the life of his twin.
Wow.
And the woman he claimed was his aunt, who was really a family friend, called to check on the baby. She said, listen, I've been asking him to show me pictures and videos of the baby. He comes down every weekend, and I tell him, bring the baby, bring the baby, bring the baby. And he always give me excuses about the baby. And she's like, what baby?
Oh.
He said, he told me you was pregnant. Y'all had a baby boy.
The baby.
She said,
She had a
ma'am.
miscarriage.
Ma'am. She's like, oh no, I need a divorce. She told her mama, she told her coworker, she told the pastor child, she told everybody at this
As she should.
And she also mentioned that she didn't tell her mom. She really didn't tell anybody about what was going on. She did not tell anyone.
Wow.
And she said that reason why the mom kind of took a liking to him was because he also love bombed the mom. He said, listen, his mother died. He don't have a mom.
Wow.
He don't calling her mom. So he played the sympathy card as he does with all the women in his life. Wow. The best part of the story is they got divorced and she hasn't heard from him since the divorce was finalized. And she came online to tell the story as not just entertainment, but as a cautionary tale. Because
that's what I said. You remember?
This could happen to someone else. And I'm sure there are women out there who's going through this or something similar.
Wow.
And, you know, they need to know that there is an end to the pain. You can put an end to it.
Wow.
Whew, my. So that sums up Who the F Did I Marry series.
Wow.
This lady need to get paid. So apparently she was on live on TikTok. And apparently, allegedly, this woman got about $80,000. Okay, she always wanted to go to London.
Oh, so I heard that was a lie. That she didn't make $80K because I don't know why people are pocket watching, first of all, but she debunked that because she wasn't part of the beta program on TikTok. On TikTok. So she actually didn't get paid all that much. But I'm hoping that she makes money from these clips, her pain, because Lord, I don't know, to walk away from something like that, to hear her even have the energy to talk about this is wild, and it's recent too. So like she said, this is a cautionary tale. If anything, she just let us peek inside of her diary on things to look out for, red flags, not to just just overlook them because you're yearning for a certain type of love, a certain type of situation, a relationship, or whatever. But yeah, oh my gosh, let me know what you guys thought about this down below. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and keep up with my Wolf Pack series because I need the tea. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.